You held a couple L's, couple light L's.
It's been a rough week for you, but you're all right now, my brother. You're all right now, my brother. Hold that L. Hold that L and chill.
L's get smoked.
Yeah, no, it's a new week. It's a new week.
Welcome back to episode 50 of For the People podcast. We're back again.
That's a milestone.
All the Agony Uncles in the building. Well, we've got a lot to talk about this week. We're going to crack straight onto it. Yeah,
it's a lot of. It's been a smacking week.
Jesus,
it's been a proper.
That's all right. Are we doing Will Smith then? Will Smith versus Chris Rock.
That was actually like Chris Rock. Stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
that was good. Smacking week. It doesn't make grammatical sense. But, anyway, you let it slide, don't it? You let it slide.
It's funny. We've just done a therapy session. We're moving out of that, but we are having. We're going to transition.
To rebuild. That's important.
Break to rebuild.
Okay,
it's needed, bro.
I need to hear what everyone thought about this. It's been the talk of the town. It's a shame that we weren't able to do an emergency podcast.
Yeah.
Much love to everyone who is subscribed to the channel. If you're listening on your favourite audio podcasting platforms, tweet us. You know, let us know your thoughts. Will Smith, ironic?
Boy, you know what? At first, when I woke up and saw this clap, I thought, this is fake. This is marketing all over. That's all I thought, because I didn't know the Oscars was on, bro. Like, if I'm honest, like, who cares about Oscars in 2022? Like, no younger generation's checking for it. This is probably the most the Oscars and Chris Rock, maybe not Will, has been spoke about in years. Yeah. So when I woke up, I thought, this is fake. And I could see it. I could hear a little, like, mic tap when Will Smith's doing the clap and that. So I just thought it was fake. And then about a day later, I watched his actual speech, because it's mad that we watched the speech after the clap. We watched the clap first, innit? But I watched the speech and I thought, raw, he's actually emotional. Like, I can feel some emotion in him. And there's no way he couldn't have felt that emotion after that clap. But so it made me think, is this real now? That's where I'm at with it.
I didn't buy that, though, because the reaction in the speech, I hate to be cynical, but he's an actor. He's a world-class actor.
Yeah, but not like that. Like, bro, I know Will Smith's a dope actor, but can he just cry on cue?
Bro, that's their job, man. That's their job.
But like that, and I felt him, though, bro.
That's
like,
their job, bro. I know.
And he's talking. All right, so why will he use his first-time Oscar speech to talk about problems he's got going on at home? Come on.
Yeah, the maths is a bit mad. Like, similar to you, when I first saw it, I was like, nah, this smells. There's something though.
So you think it's fake?
I genuinely thought it was fake.
And you think it's real?
Right now, I'm like on the edge. I do think it's real more now. Yeah, I do think it's real. I do.
Yeah, it's real, yeah.
Oh, so we've got...
I started off stage. You saw me in the...
Two real, one fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's fake. I think my initial thoughts were basically him and Chris Rock. They concocted this idea. I thought they put this together. Yeah. They're friends. They've known each other for years. Yeah. I thought it was a no-brainer for Will Smith. His reputation has taken a battering over the last 4 years. Yeah. People seen him as a laughing stock. So I was like, if we're going to put a bit more respect on Will Smith's name.
That backfired then, because he's more of a laughing stock
and
now.
This is it. So, like, I was like, okay, has it worked? I think the plan has just gone wrong. I don't think the plan went accordingly to how he wanted
so he didn't do the maths.
So hold on, wait. You're saying Will Smith and Chris Rock
sat down,
and came up with this plan.
Slap him on stage,
bro. I think that it was a win-win scenario. Will Smith would get more respect to his name. Chris Rock, he's got a tour coming up. His tickets are going to go through the roof, and they have gone through the roof for his comedy tour, right?
So that's how I saw it. Do you think Oscars knew about this or not?
No, I think this was outside of Oscars. I don't think Oscars had anything to
do. I think that's a bit of a mad thing to say, bro.
I think the Oscars, Will Smith, Chris Rock sitting down together and doing this plan, I don't think that's going to work. No, I don't think
Oscars would have thought that.
No, I don't think that works.
Slapping.
But I think
it actually would have been his only way to salvage the situation.
What's that? I'm thinking.
It's when he did it, and he must have swiftly realised, shit, I fucked up here.
Yeah.
He maybe could have, as he's walking back, gone, only joking, and quickly gone back up and shook his hand and maybe shrugged his head.
But he didn't do that, though.
Yeah, I know, but that could have been a way out.
Oh.
He could have taken that way out.
You can't say only joking after a slap, though.
No, he could have.
What about the swearing, though? The swearing was mad.
Well, after?
Yeah, saying,
keep my wife
out your mouth, right? Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? That's a bit kind of...
Is that bad?
It was passionate, bro. That's what I saw after the slap, because the slap thing didn't look real. I don't know how much real
I think
a clap needs to look.
Connects properly, you know?
Okay, so people now I'm realizing I don't think he connected
properly. Him with the ends of his finger. clip.
But we saw Will clap the other guy before the interviewer who
Did
tried
you
to
not-
kiss him.
did you not
But it was
think-
a proper
Yeah, that was
clap,
more of
though.
a pimp slap.
Did you not
Yeah,
think that?
but
Did
I
you not
thought
think
it
the
was gonna
style
give
was
him-
unorthodox? Like, do you man clap man like that? It's a bit of a weird one.
That's what I'm saying.
Spin.
It was
It's like a forehand tennis top spin.
Yeah, it was
Is
a-
that
Richard. Oh, wow.
do you clap man
Yeah,
like
top
that?
spin. Yeah,
Nah,
top spin.
that-
It's
that's
weird, isn't
usually a fake kind of
That's what I mean.
acting
That,
kind
you
of.
don't do that.
I
That's-
mean,
it doesn't
let's
make
just
sense to
break
me.
this down, right? From I will play the video as well because I think we should be able to get away with it. But he walks up to him, and as he's walking up, I don't know if you noticed, but Chris Rock stomps his left foot down, plants it down.
I ain't seen that.
That foot doesn't actually move
Oh,
until he gets slapped, right?
preparation.
I just found it interesting as well, the way that the camera angle was perfectly behind Will Smith as he's walking up, beautifully like following him
no
up to his
security
target.
coming up. Go ahead, Will.
Oh, lads, it's Will Smith. It's gone. It's Will Smith.
The one
He's
thing
in
I
no
will
danger.
say though,
That's terrible. From
to sort of counter
bad.
that though, no security stopped Kanye when
Oh yeah, Taylor Swift.
he went on stage for
Do you think
Taylor
you don't
Swift.
stop
Right?
celebrities? Do you think that's what it is?
Well, there must be
Yeah.
something like about
You
that.
think like, oh, come on, it's Will Smith.
He's just going up
They
there.
would have
it's true.
radioed and said like, it's Will Smith.
He's just going up to hug him. Or
Yeah,
say something
he's
to
not
him.
gonna, he's not gonna shank him or anything.
Yeah.
No.
Well, like, hold on a second. I just let's rewind a second. Like, he's initially got up because of this joke about Jada.
Yeah.
Now, I think Chris Rock said, "Hi Jada, love you," and then did the joke.
he
Yeah,
said,
I
look,
don't-
I look forward to seeing you on G.I. Jane too.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
fun.
Jane.
She's got the buzz cut. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a simple joke as well.
She did
You know
find
the
it funny,
simple,
though.
you know those simple
Yeah.
jokes like, I'll see
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
you
yeah,
know, like,
whatever.
oh yeah, you look like you're from that film.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
simple.
but if you
But
got
she would laugh
alopecia,
at
that's
it.
not
Yeah.
a
But
funny
she didn't
joke.
laugh,
to be
yeah.
fair.
She didn't laugh. No, but
Yeah.
that one,
Wait.
it wasn't an alopecia joke. You should say, I'll see you.
I know,
wasn't-
but
It was a
was a
throwaway
light
joke.
joke.
It was a-
Yeah, it was
like,
a
Okay,
it was a
so
very
that
light joke.
that is a very important, I think, point to make. It wasn't actually a joke about alopecia.
right.
It was the short hair that G.I. Jane has. Now,
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith has the short hair because
Of
she
alopecia.
has
Yeah.
alopecia, or because she's made the choice to cut her hair as a result of having alopecia.
I mean, is that the worst joke you've ever heard?
I'll be honest, man.
Most offensive.
I'll
joke
be
you've
honest,
heard?
man. I've heard so many much worse jokes told to people who have been sat next to me at stand up, and I think there's something about going to stand up and sitting at the front row, especially.
Against you a bit more.
Yeah, but was it
Well,
more
you know
because
you're a target.
Yeah, but bro, was it more because Will knows this Don, innit? He's thinking, bro, you know us.
So that's the point I was gonna make as well.
Yeah.
Like, you can't tell me that Will Smith didn't know that Chris Rock might say something about this, and like, do you not?
No,
think
no,
there
I
was
think
any
no, I think
kind
no,
of
I think
conversation?
that's what hurt. I think he went to the Oscars that day dressed up with
Thinking-
Jada, thinking, do you know what? We'll
Chris
get
will let us
no,
know.
But he's
we'll
made-
get no jokes
Chris
today.
Rock, Chris
Like,
Rock has made
he-
a joke about Will Smith and Jada before, though.
Yeah, but
Like,
he
you know
mostly
that?
thought, nah,
When
he's
they
not
boy-
going to
Yeah,
do
at
it.
the-
He
when
must-
they boycotted
At the
Oscars
2016
2016.
Oscars,
Yeah.
when Jada and Will had boycotted the Oscars
Oh,
because
yeah.
of a lack of representation.
Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited.
But listen, have you not seen Ricky Gervais do the Golden Globes?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
smoke.
just sending smoke for everyone.
Smoky.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah,
gets
smoke.
smoke
Some
on
of
their
the
heads
jokes,
off.
some of the jokes
So-
were about paedophilia.
Yeah,
And do you know what?
porn
I
for
watched
everyone,
I watched all of the 5 years he did, in a compilation today, just to remind myself. Smoked off everyone's head top in the building.
I watched that
Like
regularly.
some, it was actually too much. Like Mel Gibson, he was actually to man's face. Like it was good. It's man. So what I'm saying to you lot is, and this is a serious question. So if Ricky Gervais got the Oscar job instead of Chris Rock, and we know Ricky Gervais has done the Golden Globes, we know the humour he comes with, he would have said more than G.I. Jane 2.
100%.
He would have gone actually quite deep,
maybe not
and
to
said,
Jada.
he would have said,
Maybe not to
like he
Jada.
would have gone harder.
Yeah,
right?
maybe not to Jada.
Would Will have got walked up, the long
No,
walk,
no,
and
no.
slapped Ricky Gervais?
He's not slapping.
That's what I'm
Ricky
saying.
Gervais.
So,
This is a race thing.
So
You
he
think,
felt
no, he's
comfortable.
black.
He
I'll
felt
hit another
comfortable
black
slapping
man.
him because he's black.
Yes.
I'm gonna be. I'm
I
gonna
thought
be.
my brother, I'm
gonna
gonna
be
slap
real.
him.
I'm
Give
gonna
him
be
a
real.
light jab.
I don't think.
If he went
I
up
don't
to slap
think it's
Ricky
a race thing.
Gervais,
No, I don't
all right,
think
if he
it's a
would,
race
do you think he'd
I
slap
think
Ricky
he would
Gervais?
slap- yeah, I
he
think he
would've
would. Yeah,
slapped
I think he
him.
would.
Do
Yeah.
you think
I
so?
think he would.
More to the
I think
point,
he would,
right?
yeah.
This is how that works, right? This is how that works.
You
No,
don't.
no, you're living in cuckoo land.
Why is
mate.
Ricky?
What?
Why is Ricky Gervais?
You
off
can't
limits?
go on stage slapping white folks.
Oh,
bro.
do you think that's off limits?
No, bro.
Why is that off limits?
In America.
What?
He's
No,
dead,
in
bro.
America
Oh,
or
in
England
no, I'm
or
talking
just
about
in
the UK.
general.
I'm talking about the
No,
UK.
I'm talking about if
Oscars,
Will
No,
Smith went up.
there
oh,
is something
Oscars,
to what
yeah,
you're
actually.
saying, man. This has been sort of allowed because it's two black people.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a fact.
It's not
And
as big.
and
yeah.
society is sort of saying, oh, That's what they're like. That's what they do.
Oh,
If you can't see that, man,
yeah,
come
that's
on.
upset. Yeah, that's mad.
I don't care how he's tried to
mad.
milk it afterwards with the tears and the speech and the I'm like Venus Williams' dad, and it's like all this is nonsense.
Oh,
Right? He said,
yeah.
I did this through love or something.
Oh.
Love will make you do crazy things.
So if he did it to a white actor,
Yeah, it's
Oh
crazy,
my
bro.
the media
It's
would have gone
crazy.
mad.
This
No,
is
I don't
mad.
even. You know, if he did
Or
it
a
to
woman.
Ricky Gervais
Or a woman.
No, you can't do it to
No,
a
no,
woman.
like, wouldn't do it to a woman. He wouldn't do it to a woman.
Nah,
So hold on. So
That's
he
never
so,
run
so
it,
he
that's never
accepts
gonna run.
so he accepts that
Never gonna
joke
run.
from a woman.
Yeah, he, of course.
Because I heard
yes,
stuff
he would
like
accept
I heard stuff like
it,
he's
yes.
protecting his missus' honor.
Yeah, he would say.
Do you know how
Bro,
many
if he-
women I've seen online go, I love that he did that.
Bro, if he
I
did-
lo-
yeah.
I need to find me a will.
bro,
Wow.
if he, 100%, bro. To be honest,
What?
bro, a lot of people,
I'm telling you,
a lot
man.
of people
Live TV
back-
slapping
yeah, a lot of people,
stuff.
yeah. But I'll be real, if he did it,
Chivalry.
If he slapped a woman, he's getting arrested on site. Bro. That's an arrest on
Slapped a
site.
woman, he's arrested.
That's on site, bro. What?
He's doing time.
Man's getting
doing time, bro.
escorted out of the fucking premises.
So why when on
Wait,
live
Chris Rock has
television
let it
he
get
has
away.
genuinely assaulted
That's a good
someone?
point. Yeah,
Do
because
we
they're
have we seen him get
friends.
away?
Yeah,
What?
they're friends,
No,
yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Chris
yeah.
Rock dropped the. He didn't. What's it? He didn't press.
He
through
shouldn't
any
have
charges.
to, should he?
Like,
We've
I
all
slapped
seen the
CJ in his
crime.
face on live TV.
If
He's not
I-
going to press charges, is he?
What? So-
CJ would press charges on
And
me.
that's a fact.
You
As
know
much
that.
annoys
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
What?
exactly.
I clap you back.
hold on a
It's-
second.
It's
Am
a
I-
suing thing, no?
Am I
What
seeing
Jim
this
Carrey
wrong?
said,
or
it's a
not?
suing thing, isn't it?
No, but I'm saying
No.
we're friends though.
Yeah,
So
but
if
I'm
you
still
slapped him,
suing.
loves
Nah,
you
you
wouldn't
don't
sue
slap
me.
me. Because that, like what Jim Carrey said, that's on live TV. It's gonna be on YouTube forever, bro.
So wait,
Yeah,
if you on
yeah.
TV
I'm bringing
now,
you
if you're-
court,
if you're
bro.
on
But
TV
Chris
now,
Rock is doing
if
all right
you're on
now,
MT
though.
If you're on
Chris Rock's doing
MTV
all right.
now and I run up and slap you on stage,
Yeah, it's a sue thing.
like you're gonna sue me.
Yeah. A light
Sue me.
10 mil, yeah. It's a light 10 mil.
But you know me though.
Do you know?
Listen to this here. Do you remember that guy called what was his name? Afro Man.
Yeah, of course. And they kicked that girl off the stage.
Wait, what?
Kicked her. He full
did he
on
do?
punched
Punched her
her
off.
full on in
Oh,
the
I vaguely
face,
remember
bro.
Bro, put up
And
the clip,
sent
bro.
her-
It was mad.
So what happened?
I was
Oh
like,
my
aha.
Was he
It
finished?
was
Sued,
wild.
yeah.
He got sued.
sued,
Yeah,
yeah.
he got sued.
Hard.
Everyone's
Yeah.
getting sued.
Now, listen,
So listen,
but do you know
right?
what? Do you know why this was mad for me? Because this was very out of character for Will.
Was it?
No,
Will Smith,
it
he's
wasn't.
probably about.
It wasn't
Will Smith's
out of
probably the
character.
most lovable
He's done it
actor
before.
of
That's
all time.
that's actually a myth.
He's
That's a myth.
reacted to people before.
He's
Yeah.
he's done the
That's a
like.
complete
All right,
myth.
but I'm saying, all right, let me say it properly. Then I feel like he doesn't usually let his emotions like that get the best of him, and then him walk up on live TV. And
Well,
do you know what I mean? That's not a
specific-
real.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
a
No one
Kanye,
does that,
Kanye
though.
West, I can expect.
Oh, okay.
But Will
But by the way,
Smith,
Kanye West though, even though he's gone up and stuff, he's never gone up and slapped someone on TV.
He has.
No, but he
Well,
does outlandish
genuinely talked
things,
about
like-
it before. He was on the red carpet
Yeah.
and slapped a reporter in the
I
face.
know, but I'm saying like that's just a light when man's on the red carpet. Yo, brother, just check.
Could we?
He was mostly better off slapping Jada.
Bro, can I be
To be
real?
honest.
Can I be real? Can we spare a thought for Chris Rock? Like,
Oh,
where did
hold
he
on a
go
second.
from
Hold
this?
on a second.
Yeah,
Hold on
go
a second, right? See this spare Jada thing, yeah?
No, I don't want all that, bro.
The funniest thing to me I've seen online is right, and I can't agree more. It's like, if these jokes had been about Will Smith,
Yeah.
she would be laughing her head off.
Yeah.
I know.
Am I missing something
Should we
here?
do the belly laugh?
She's getting a bad rep for this, by the way. I've seen a lot of comments online because I've been studious looking at what people are saying. People are slating her. They're like, she is
Do
toxic.
you think she runs the house?
Of course she runs
Do
the
you
house.
think she runs the
Look at
house?
their
Do you
household.
remember when they got
She
home?
does.
Yeah. Do you think she was like,
She runs the
she
house.
was like,
bro.
well done, Will, or like, do you think she said Tupac would have shot him?
No, I think she.
Do you-
I think it's
I
really
don't think she
sad.
said
man.
anything.
I
I
think it's
don't
really
think she-
sad because
I
we
should-
have basically seen this
Yeah.
man envelop emotionally
that's
in front
the-
of
I
our
like
eyes.
that.
Yeah, that's the
For the
one,
whole world to see. He's
Yeah.
been absolutely rinsed
Some of I've
Do you
got.
blame social
in
media, though?
various types of ways.
I've
He's a
got
complete
sympathy
meme.
for him.
Yeah, but do you
he
think?
is,
Do you think?
And
do you
there is a part of me, right, which
Yeah.
thinks you might be right.
What sympathy for him?
Do you know what?
Oh,
What is the only way that he would go back to the Oscars?
There's no way, you know.
There's only way he'd go back to the Oscars after. No, not now. I'm talking about after they'd already boycotted.
Oh,
You'd have to have different people behind the Oscars themselves, which it was. First time it's been a black production team.
okay.
Oh.
First time it's a black director.
Oh, that's why maybe he
Oh.
slaps. He felt
the
comfortable.
next thing is like, once you've got me back, I've got to win something. I'm not just coming back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first
Okay.
award, yeah.
Best male. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
An amazing thing.
Moment,
Which
yeah, moment.
I think it's like the 97th Oscars or something like that.
Okay.
He's the 5th black actor to win Best Actor.
Okay.
Black
That's
male
it.
actor to win Best Actor.
Amazing.
That is now tarnished completely, and no one even knows who else won an Oscar.
I don't know.
His
anyone.
whole slap just took over the whole thing.
Everything.
And there's a little
But
bit
maybe
of
that's
me
what
which
he wanted,
thinks
though.
emotionally they are so affected
Yeah.
by what's been going on publicly
That's
that maybe
more
they
important.
would consider talking to Chris Rock and saying, listen, you hold a little light slap for what you said, yeah? You're going to get loads of publicity and everyone will love you, and I'll just win back a little bit of masculine pride or whatever it is.
and sympathy.
I don't
as
think
well,
he
but it
won
hasn't-
any of that,
The
bro.
mass,
I
the mass,
can't
that's
lie.
what I'm saying, the mass hasn't
He's
quite
being
worked.
slandered,
The
bro.
mass hasn't worked. I
Yeah, I don't
Like
think it's
every
ended
other
up working
celeb.
out how they want
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Do you,
every other
do you like
celeb
his
is
apology
going
though? Will's apology?
Is this in the speech?
No, on the post Instagram.
No one cared about that, bro. Let's
Because
go.
I'll be honest,
On
man.
Instagram. Do you like it?
I didn't.
reading
Even,
that,
I don't
bro.
see that.
I'm not
He
reading
said, "I'd
that.
like to apologise to you."
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
follow
no,
Will
no,
Smith.
we're not-
I don't follow Will Smith.
We saw the clap.
This is
There's
your
no
hero,
apology.
bro.
No. Can I say another thing? Is this weird? Yeah, he was one of my heroes. Yeah, growing up. Yeah, and it started to decline when he made an Instagram account.
Oh,
Because he used to be one of my heroes. I used to
Yeah.
love him. Him and Denzel. I've always said to CJ is that they're like my idols in terms of they don't have social media.
Yep.
And I used to just be like, wow, they're like gods. Yeah.
Untouchable.
Untouchable. Like they
There's
don't
something mysterious about the way that even Drake
100%.
moves.
Yeah.
Like it's just a once a 3-week like story.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
story. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like where am I? No one knows.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one
yeah.
needs to know.
that's-
Will Smith doing up. Hi guys. Like what
Yeah.
the fuck
And
is this?
When he joined Instagram, for me, it annoyed me, yeah. And it made my love for Denzel grow. Because
Yeah,
Denzel
Denzel still got it.
We all know Denzel, but he has no social media. You can imagine him just saying, I ain't got time for that.
I like what Denzel said to Will as well. He
That
said
was
it,
amazing,
mentioned
man.
in his
That was
speech. That one
amazing.
gem.
Yeah.
And then you see Denzel sitting there like, I told
But
my
when Will was
man.
crying.
You
No,
know?
but I didn't like the way Will used that.
Yeah.
I just gave you that personal gem. Why are you
Yeah.
telling the fucking world?
No,
Huh?
because he's basically saying Denzel's my friend.
He's
he
on my
supports me,
side.
he's
No,
on
No,
my
do you know
side.
what? Do you know what it is?
Denzel's
Yeah?
my side.
It just made the story more believable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am of the opinion. I don't care who slates me for this, but I'm of the opinion that it is genuinely laughable how many people have fallen for one of the biggest little scenes that we've ever seen put together. Like it's like they needed the views. I don't think it was about that. This really looks like it was personal. But the way that it's orchestrated or choreographed is just so perfect that it cannot,
perfect.
to me, be real. It
Too
cannot.
perfect.
But then I'm starting to think, like, if that is like where we are, I don't even know what is real anymore.
Bro, to be
Exactly.
I
honest,
genuinely
that's
don't
what
know.
I'm saying.
Because look, he does actually walk up and slap him.
Bro, he
that
does,
much we
yeah.
we all saw it, right? But is it planned? Was that random? Why aren't they
Comedians shouldn't
arresting
get
him?
slapped.
Like,
Alright,
there's
let me-
way
let's-
too much
let's-
nonsense
Let's say
going on.
another thing, right? Chris Rock's reaction, that was almost perfect as well, man. Come on.
They're actors
Chris
as well.
Rock, Chris
These are
Rock's
some.
reaction
Why?
was perfect.
I just
said-
got slapped.
How did he get slapped and keep so composed and
Just
still make
slap
a
the shit
joke?
out of him.
Yeah,
Yeah. Is that a joke?
still delivering.
Still delivering.
Is
He
that
said
a
this-
joke? Is
So-
that-
Then
so
he
listen-
said, "This
so
is the
listen to this.
greatest night on TV."
Listen to
Like,
this,
what
right?
the
Listen
fuck
to
is
this.
going
That's
on?
what
Chris
bro.
Rock is definitely not.
He deserves
He's not
credit, though.
confrontational. You can see he's a little dweeb. He's
Yeah,
very
he's-
breakable. He looks a little bit physically like Dave does in
Oh,
Top
yeah,
Boy.
Yeah.
Right?
So why would you slap him?
No, but get this right. Get
Yeah.
this.
Rude, isn't it?
I don't care if I'm fucking 2'4". Yeah.
Yeah.
If a man on the stage wants to run up on me,
Yeah.
bro, I will grab this bottle and topple it over your head. Watch me.
So you-
Especially if you
Fucking
got,
try
especially
me.
if you got
So you-
kids, especially if you got a wife and kids.
So you-
Imagine
if
sitting
someone
there
runs up-
watching you get
Wait,
slapped.
hold on,
Are you
Hugh.
mad?
Yeah.
Wait,
Stage?
wait,
Come
Hugh.
on, what's
Bro,
going
no,
on here?
and
What
then
the
you're just walking
fuck is
away
going on
and you
here?
just watched him
Wait,
walk
so
away.
stop me,
Hugh,
bro.
YouTube awards, you're there,
come
you're
on.
winning
I'd
an award,
actually-
and someone runs up on the stage and slaps you.
Oh, you think
Well,
you-
you're
what you gonna
fighting,
do?
you're
What you
rocking.
Huh?
What you doing?
You're
I'm
rocking.
rugby tackling him to the floor. That's the first thing.
So you will be there on stage.
Security, yeah.
You're
On
rocking.
stage.
And that, yeah, 100%, bro.
Yes.
That 100%, and actually, that's better TV. Come
Nah,
on,
that's
that's better
gonna be
TV.
bad.
That's better TV in my opinion.
Roll it around
That
his
would
head.
as
have
in, like,
that
just
would
like-
have
just
that would
like
have made the whole
commotion.
thing slightly more believable.
Yeah, if I
If
saw
Chris
that-
Rock had gone, what?
Yeah, if I saw that, I would have been
Why
like,
they,
"Bro,
they
this is
started
not."
like doing like a movie type
Bro,
fight.
listen,
Yeah. And
what
then
man do you
Will
know
said,
that
"Stay."
leans into a slap, right? And then just sort of takes it and then just gets on with life.
It was mad.
It
Well,
was
like no, but I think
very
maybe
odd, very odd,
maybe
very
it was
odd.
shock as well, bro. Because he mostly thought Will's not gonna slap me. He mostly thought Will's gonna do something weird, but not slap me.
Is it a
We'll talk
W?
about this for years to come.
it's,
I think it's going to be talked about for
It's
years.
a legendary moment.
Yeah, it's a legendary
Is it a
moment
W
in
for
Hollywood.
Chris Rock and is it a W or an L for Will though?
I think nobody wins out of
so. It's
that.
an L for
Yeah,
both of them.
honestly.
Both of them.
Rock.
Chris,
really
Chris
think-
Rock
yeah.
got slapped
would you
in his
lot-
face on live TV.
don't
So
see how that
I
is done.
did nothing about it.
How would you lot be, or how would your life be affected if you were slapped on live TV? Would it affect your life much? If you got seen by
in
the world, just to get-
2022,
just to
yeah.
I get what
just
you
to
mean.
get
We got
bitch
we
slapped,
got
yeah,
to keep the same
and a man
energy.
walked off.
We
yeah.
got to keep the
Would it
same
affect
energy.
your life? Be honest. Tell
We
me.
got-
And how would it affect your
I
life?
mean, he is a meme now.
Yeah, if it was
Okay.
word, if it was
Would
words,
that affect your life majorly?
I think so.
Majorly, yeah.
affect it.
It definitely would
I
affect
think more
his
people will
life.
come
Why?
for you.
Why would it affect your life?
I think
Bro.
people say you got slapped.
you got
you got
slapped, and he'll
slapped on
say,
TV.
he'll say, yeah, I did.
I mean, you know, listen, this is the worrying thing, right? Not only for Chris Rock, who has opened himself up to just getting slapped in the middle of the street and now rolls around with
What
four
happened?
hench
That will
dons, where you can't even see him. You've got to look between them and be like, oh yeah, there he is.
Extra security. Yeah.
But we've opened up a world where now on stage, whether I've been thinking about, it could be a comedian, but it could also be like a rap battle or a grime battle.
Man can just run up.
Bro, if I don't like your bar, I'm running on stage and slapping you. What?
We'll see it happen.
Have we opened up that world now? Especially with comedians.
Like,
who,
a comedian, imagine he starts getting slapped.
There's an unwritten rule, right, that they are allowed to touch subjects that other people are not comfortable doing so, right? And even though Jada Pinkett Smith has, probably really insecure about her bald head, so are fucking millions of bald men around the world. Insecure as fuck.
Well, she just gave.
And you can still make jokes about them without fear of getting punched on stage. What the fuck is this?
Bro, Jada will say though, technically, she just made the eye roll. She didn't tell Will to slap him. She just made the eye roll.
Right, yeah, and she did do that. She did do that, where she was disappointed with the joke.
Yeah,
but that's what it feels like when you are the butt of a joke. You then learn to get over it, and you laugh at someone else or the expense.
Jada's from the streets, though, guys.
I think they're toxic.
She's from the end. She's from the end. And she's disrespect. Like, what?
She's clearly. I hate to say this because, well, I don't hate to say it. Will Smith is clearly not watching this, but basically, she's still in love with Tupac. That's the truth, right? Yeah. And Will is fucking aware of this beyond belief, and as a result, imagine how insecure he is.
How long was she going out with Tupac for?
Quite a while, man.
They're married, weren't they?
Yeah, I think they were married
for a long time.
That's the love of her life, she's reading him love letters.
Oh, that's peak.
Not only that, but let's be honest, right? She's been, whether or not they were together at the time or not, actually sleeping with someone else in their home.
August Alsina is actually more hoods than Will.
Of course he is, yeah.
So he's closer to Tupac. I realised August Alsina's closer to Tupac.
Yeah.
So would August slap Will? Or
he will clap Will.
Yeah, I actually think August would have Will in the fight.
See, that is so interesting that Will has chosen to slap a man who is half his size,
rather than
deal with actually what is clearly part of your problem.
That's what people.
And is Chris Rock pro-black or is not?
No. Hold on a second. This is where we've got a little bit of an issue here. Right? I saw a clip online.
That one.
No, of Chris Rock, right, with three other comedians, Ricky Gervais. Seinfeld,
Ricky Gervais said it,
and Louis C.K., who is a fucking nonce, right? Sue me. Basically, or at least a wrong one, allegedly nonce.
Sue me. Instagram preview. Podcast preview. Podcast preview viral.
They all said the N-word, all except Seinfeld.
Yeah.
That was mad, you know.
Ricky Gervais.
Why did Ricky say it?
Because there is a thing here, right?
Why did Ricky say it?
There is a thing here, like Chris Rock, sort of allowing this to go on is going to make a lot of people feel uncomfortable, right? And as far as I'm concerned, he will have lost a lot of people off that clip alone.
Yeah, he did.
To the point where,
slap.
to the point where I actually saw Samuel L. Jackson hugging Will Smith.
I saw that after.
Where it looked like Samuel L. was really happy that it had gone down the way that it did, right?
Yeah, but Chris Rock sales went through the roof.
I'm sure they have, but I'm sure there's a lot of white people buying those tickets.
No, because he's not really. Chris Rock's never been really my thing.
No, but Chris Rock. No.
Like everybody hates Chris. Everybody hates Chris was a vibe.
But he's just the voice. He's narrating.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's not in that.
I love Chris Rock.
Yeah, it's about kids.
He's one of my favorite comedians.
Chris Rock.
Yeah.
I mean,
and actors. Back in the day,
humor.
He's funny, man. It's just
he's funny.
To me,
I ain't seen that clip.
Are you saying Chris Rock's a bounty? Is that what you meant to say?
Well, do you know what it is? It's like
that clip was mad. To be fair,
comedians again have this right, or at least they feel they have this right, to be able to say what they like, and no, the rules that apply to us don't necessarily apply to them. Or at least they feel that way. There's a lot of people that are now in 2022 of the opinion that I don't give a shit if you're a comedian. You can't speak like that around me. And clearly, Will Smith is one of them.
But I think it's mad because I grew up thinking and being taught that comedians can say what they like. That's their thing. That's their art. They touch on subjects that we're not allowed to. That's always been their thing. Like,
yeah, man, I just think
the world's getting sensitive.
It's a very, very sad moment in the time of I guess the fight for free speech, because it looks like
mad, bro.
People can't say things.
yeah.
If
there are
like,
things that people now feel like, oh my god, you said something about my nose, or what the fuck? I'm just like, I can't believe we're at this place right
So
now.
you man were at a comedy show at the front row with Mrs. and she just found out she had alopecia the night before, and she's crying about it. Yeah. And it just so happened you're at the front row of the comedy show, and the guy just goes, "Oh yeah, you right, Baldy?" Yeah. And you look at Mrs. and she looks like she's gonna cry. You telling me, would you man go up and slap that comedian?
No, I'm telling you that the first thing is like, it's probably best. It's probably best for you not to be going to comedy shows if you're going to. If you're going to be affected by that, because that's how it goes in a comedy show.
I think that's facts,
bro. You know when you go to a comedy show, if you go to a good one, or you know there's a good guy or the comedian's good, you have got a feeling of, oh shit, tonight is a night where it could actually go down. I could get rinsed.
Hugh, this is exactly what I'm trying to say.
They
about
could go
the
in on
whole
your
thing.
coat, your haircut,
I know,
everything is up for
I know
go.
Chris Rock, and I know Will Smith and Jada would have definitely known, at least a small part of them would have known, there's a chance
Well, drop him a
that
text
Chris
then.
Rock,
Drop him a text.
there's
Say,
a
"Hey, don't do that."
possibility that we're going to hold corn tonight.
But why can't
I
you
know
just-
for a fact they would have known that.
But why can't Will have texted him and said, "Yo, bro, don't do no jokes about me. Because
Because-
I'm not in a good mood at the moment."
Oh,
like,
do you think
no,
they
like
should-
just like we're not doing too
just
well
here
right
to
now.
get
Yeah, so that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
let
But
me
that's why I think the whole thing was
it.
staged. That's why I think it was staged.
Oh,
I think it was
I've heard
staged.
a couple of other people say things like they may well have had an agreement to get the Will Smith and Jada back, where they asked Chris Rock not to do any funny business, but Chris Rock just got a little bit excited, and as a result, Will just snapped.
So then that could have been,
And that could have
right.
even triggered Chris Rock even more. Like, who you telling
to tell me not to make a joke.
I'm
Yeah.
dying for
My,
these jokes.
my only thing with that was,
Yeah.
I would have thought that the speech would have been looked over by the people at the Oscars before.
to check Chris Rock's speech.
Yeah, because I mean they've got to put it through an auto
Yeah.
cue
Yeah.
for a start, so it has to be typed up at least, or at least like
Yeah.
copy
they
and
knew-
pasted.
So they knew what was going to be said, bro.
Yeah, but
There's
they also
more to
know,
this
but,
than meets
but
the
everyone
eye.
that checked the speech for when on the queue to queue and typed up, no one for 1 minute thought Will Smith's going to slap a man in the face.
Yeah,
That was never on anyone's mind. They might be like, oh, we might get a complaint.
Look, let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Is it real? Is it fake? Does it matter? What is real anymore?
Nothing.
That's what I'm thinking. What is real?
No.
Have you lot seen CB4 by Chris Rock?
No.
Classic.
No.
No, bro, no. Chris Rock's not for me.
No,
Like,
it's
Let's
like
talk
a
Dave
gangster,
Chappelle,
a gangster film from back in
Okay.
the day.
Is it?
It's cold, bro.
Chris Rock?
Yeah, Ice Cube and all that.
yeah.
innit?
No,
Oh.
thank you,
mad.
brother. No, thank you.
Okay, right. Can you just push your mic closer to you?
Yeah, you still
I'm
don't
not-
know how to talk,
I'm
bro.
not a
We've
mic
had
man like
complaints
you, man.
about
I know you man love mic. You man
It's
love
only been
holding
50
mic.
I
episodes.
know you love
in.
me editing
50
for
episodes.
hours.
How
and
was his
whatnot.
vocals the other day? Remember?
That was alright, bro. I'm
Yes.
tight. I'm
Just
close.
for clarity,
Yeah.
for clarification, right? These microphones work. You speak into this,
Come on,
I've
you
got this
already
mic. I've
know.
got this mic. Yeah.
But yeah,
I
man.
own it.
so that you're aware.
I've got this.
Yeah, not you know what? When I woke up and saw that clip, though, I just thought like nothing. I wasn't even that surprised. I just thought like what you're saying, like what's real anymore? Like, I just sat there and thought, is this real? I don't know, but what is real anymore? Man are just doing anything online now.
Yeah.
People are getting, people are getting in trouble for saying little things. People are getting slapped.
Well,
people are
look, it's
getting-
funny that you say that. Let's move the conversation on to a guy who is making a lot of noise on social media right now.
Come on.
One of the biggest trolls I think I've ever heard, especially in the Twitter Spaces
Hey.
scene, I've got to shout out this guy. Is
What's his Twitter?
doing numbers. I don't actually know
what's
his
the actual
Twitter.
space
Harsh
called?
Reality Gnosis is the name
Yeah.
of his Twitter Spaces. That's the hashtag they use. They're talking about, or talking to, a whole bunch of people from, especially the grime scene, but the music scene in general.
Yeah.
And he has had a lot of people biting.
Riling up the net.
I might go in one of his spaces and
I
spin his head off.
don't know if you're
Just spin his
built
head off,
for it.
yeah.
No, you've been
I think-
emotional recently, bro.
You've been emotional.
Let's just get you out of the space that you've been in, all right, before we get you into other spaces.
I think
okay?
it'll be quite good head to head, you know.
No,
'Cause I'm
he's
more
doing what
intelligent.
you want to do.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That's
Yeah.
your
So-
dream
so-
job.
That's what it is.
That's your ideal
Yeah,
job.
it is,
Yeah,
it
if you
is.
could
And to
design
be
your
fair
job
to him, man,
description,
Yeah.
he's
that
got
would
some
be it.
big names going
Bro,
in
me
there.
and you was in
Out of
there.
nowhere.
sit-
No, I'm not
sat
talking
there
about us,
watching it.
obviously,
No, but
yeah,
I'm
big
saying
names, but-
I'm saying we were sat there watching it, and I'm thinking, imagine if you popped in this thing speaking up. I was thinking,
He'd drag you in, but you're intelligent though.
How does he
You are
decide-
intelligent.
But I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
about
saying
it.
is,
No,
like,
you're
I'm also
right,
an
you would
I
do
feel
well.
like he'll come for you.
He would come
No,
for
I
you.
feel like come to
He
you.
would
But
come
I
for
feel
you.
like you're intelligent enough
Yeah.
to
Handle
get.
it.
So you wouldn't be like Big Zoo. I know you would handle him
Hey,
better.
listen,
There's
That's
a
what
lot
I'm
of,
saying.
there's been a lot of like emotional reactions.
Yeah,
from
you've got to be
artists.
careful.
How
The
does
thing
he-
is- the thing is, he does this thing that where even if you're not being emotional, he might grab a word and go, "You're being emotional, mate. You're being like, whoa,
Oh,
and that's
I know
making you emotional.
he's so good.
Do
Oh,
it.
fuck
Well, the funniest tactic that he uses, right, is the "let me land" sequence, right, where he just talks over the person he's talking about.
Let me land.
Who's,
not let me
who's
land.
begging to
Wait,
say
you listen.
something.
You're not
for
let
the
me
next
land.
10 minutes.
Hey, you don't let me land. Yeah, you don't let me land. You don't let me land.
That's
Yeah, you don't
mad. That's mad.
Hey, but what is his whole point? Like, is he a troll? Because you was the first that sent me the link to the space, and I was thinking, I've seen it about on Twitter. I was thinking, what is this about? Like, it's called harsh reality. So is he bringing artists on to then give them the harsh reality? What is the thing about it? Like,
well, I mean, that is the entertainment aspect of it for me, anyway. But basically, he is talking to as big people as he can to grow the space. I think space is a thing now. It's taken over Clubhouse.
Are spaces competing with podcasts?
I think it sort of is a podcast
Yeah,
in itself that just automatically happens.
so Hugh,
right?
so
In fact, right, this is a cracking idea.
Yeah.
We've got to have a Twitter account where all
Space,
four of us are hosts,
That makes
and we
sense,
can bring
you know.
other people
That's
in.
actually a
but
great
me and
show.
you have got Twitters. We just need these.
We need
two,
to
man.
set up, yeah, for real.
On Twitter, though.
Is
No, just get yourself a Twitter and get involved. Anyway, but the conversations have had people like Digger D.
Oh, was he on one?
He was in there.
how does he decide which artist to go for?
Smoke.
Because
Oh,
obviously,
you know which ones. Come on, bro.
so if it's a bait name,
It's the ones that we know what he's saying. So he's
alright,
not saying anything.
So
that's
hang on.
not true.
So there's a conversation going on, yeah? And then what? Let's say an artist randomly jumps on, and he sees the artist that's jumped on and goes, "Oi, you!"
No,
banger.
I don't think it works like that.
No?
Does it?
Nah.
Like, how did Big Zoo? How did Big Zoo jump on?
I was already
Big
Zoo was
Zoo
already talking
is
about it.
asking to be a speaker. You
Oh,
can
it's
request to be a speaker.
So was he-
So you
was he-
join the
So
spaces
he
as a
was enjoying
listener.
it anyway. He was enjoying this. So
No, he
in
wasn't
the-
enjoying it. He was just hearing loads of people getting smoked, and he needed to
say something.
say something.
So you could request to say, right, I need to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet he didn't.
okay.
He didn't smoke Digger D though.
No, I don't.
Yeah, no,
there
I'm
was
saying.
Digger
Yeah,
D,
no.
Digger D was allowed to speak freely, but let's be honest.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Digger D he's moving like the Grim Reaper.
Okay. So what did
Say,
Not
oh, shit,
everyone-
man.
what did
No.
Digger D say?
Oh, shit, man.
You don't say Candyman's name too many times.
I need to watch that one.
No,
still.
watch the Digger D one because he was like Digger was like treating it like he didn't care. He was like
Yeah, he
was like
freed a
talk
lot.
up, bro.
He
Like,
freed a
come,
lot.
give me some
Oh,
names, man.
oh.
Like, and then he's like, all right, yeah. Like he's telling him. He was
Okay,
basically
he didn't
running
give us
the
him
Well,
energy.
look, one of the things that he asked Digger D was, who are you feeling from the grime scene? And he said, no one, because no one's really doing anything. Now, I've been saying for a couple of weeks,
Yeah.
Like, by the
grime
way-
is dead.
No, but Digger D, bro, how old is he? He's 18, bro.
No, but what? What's
At
that
one
mean?
point, didn't he say
you should be
That's
low?
great then. So
So
you've
you
got
should-
all age ranges there, because I'm fucking nearly double his age, yeah?
Yeah.
So we're good.
Listen,
Grime is dead.
But apart from Digger D in that group, there's a lot of solid grime man in there. Big up Millie Major holding it down in there. There's a couple other man in there holding it down, man. Now I've seen Bizzle in there, Maximum in
No
there.
one does grime anymore.
Millie Major, right?
Yeah, that's my
is-
guy.
Yeah,
still.
listen, this guy, he's actually hilarious, right? He's been regulating, right?
Yeah, he has. Yeah,
And he has basically put Az on a bit of a straighter path, because for a minute,
Okay.
he was a little bit lost in the sauce, and it was going a little
Man were
bit too
going at
far.
him.
Why?
Yeah.
How do you put the
I just think, like,
What do you do?
he is very new to this thing, Az, right? He's doing a good job. He's making a name for himself.
Journalist.
But there's
There's no filter.
There's no
Zero
filter, and as a result, you're making enemies left, right, and centre already, and you are only a month old.
I get that.
Yeah, but didn't,
I get that.
didn't
I get
ZZ
that.
come up like this?
No, ZZ had. She had some.
No. Let's be fair. She's sort of established over a longer period of time, and the smoke is a little bit more selective, and I think a little bit more subtle.
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
just
yeah,
barefaced. What numbers are you doing on your first week sales?
Yeah, so let's address it.
He did that to Kojo
Yeah,
Radical as well.
yeah, so
and he
let's
asked him
address
that,
it.
and he also said what Big Zoo said. Yeah, he said
Multi-channels.
he goes, "Oh, I don't know the numbers for the first week. And he goes,
Is that-
that's what I
is
mean
that-
with
is
you
that
artists,
possible?
man.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
I
That's
don't-
what I mean.
You are
They're
music
lying,
people.
they're lying.
Do you know your numbers on the first
Yeah,
week?
Yeah, of course, bro. If you're
They
an
have
independent
to say
artist,
This guy keeps
especially.
saying,
They
I
have
don't
to
know
say
my
that.
numbers.
So
Yeah.
he
have
is.
to say-
So he is pressing
No,
people's
but they're
buttons.
actually trolling. No, they're trolling him back. Like,
Oh.
like, of course.
Are they?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trolling you back, bro.
What, by saying I
do you
don't know
mean?
my numbers?
No. That's
Yeah.
them. They don't want to say that.
They don't want to say numbers.
Why would you want to not say your numbers?
Because listen to this.
Because they
right?
can't be that good,
What's
right?
the pairing of?
I mean, who cares? Big Zoo's won a BAFTA. Like,
Yeah,
who
exactly,
cares?
yeah.
The
Well,
numbers
no,
ain't great, but I won a BAFTA.
People
like.
do
Oh.
care. And
but
listen,
for
in
cooking
America,
food, then
it seems to be much more easily accessible information or easily accessed information. For
Yeah.
example, I know that Slaughterhouse sold 550 copies on
the
their
new one?
first
I
week.
remember that.
The
That's,
recent one.
that's awful.
It's been all over the place.
not what recently.
It was quite
Because
recent.
Oh, for fuck's
Roy,
sake.
not
that's
Royce,
terrible.
the other two put out another project in it without Joe and that.
Right. So
what's
people
going?
don't want to say that in public.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
let's
goods.
address the elephant in the room. So he's got Poet on, he's got Zoo on, and what's he actually saying to them?
Oh, I didn't know he had Poet on.
No,
No, he's
I
not.
thought he was just
He's not
talking.
on. No, he's just talking about Poet.
Oh, Poet went in.
No,
but
he's
he was
not. No, he
smoking
wasn't
it.
in there. No, he just spoke.
He just said
he's-
Poet brings bad luck everywhere
Yeah,
he goes, and he was like,
he's a walking
That's
L.
calm.
He says he's a walking
No,
L.
he's
He
talking
was-
about his
he's a
baby
walking
mum.
L.
I don't think it was calm, man. It wasn't
talking about
cool.
his baby mum?
Yeah,
I
it
missed
was a
that
bit
bit.
mad, to be honest.
He was saying he brings bad luck everywhere he goes. He
he's
said
been
he got
fired
fired
from
from
every job.
everywhere,
It's calm, man.
He
I'll take that,
basically
man.
tried to say something like, or that he at least tried to power it off with, he had been acting on social media like Kanye has with his missus.
Had he? Oh, what? Because it was public.
Just it's just
No,
out,
that was a bit-
out
that's
there,
a bit
do you know what I mean?
gossipy,
And
though,
it's
innit?
just
He said he
it's
was.
just-
But he said
a
he
lot
liked
of
his-
people were like, "Why are you talking about the guy like this?"
Do you know what he said? His music was good though. He gave him that. He
No,
said
Poet
his music.
said-
He said he likes
you
some
talk on
songs.
the beat, and then he
I was
said,
like, "Why
no,
do
but then-
people have
and
an
then-
issue with Poet?" I don't
but then-
understand.
But then he
It's
said,
been an
no, but he said
ongoing
he said
thing,
you're
bro.
barely
been
What is the thing? What is
I don't
the
know.
thing?
For since like the weirdest thing is because we've known Poet since obviously this is not clouty, but like 2012 he came to our yard back in the day. So he's always
Drop
been
names.
like, no, but it's just that's it, like he's always been we've rubbed shoulders. Like he's a good
course.
don. He's a good don. But there was a time I saw his come up. We saw his come up, but there was a time around circa 2016, 2017 where he was a funny guy.
Oh, he got cancelled. He got cancelled for the what was it?
was
Some
the-
tweet or something.
Oh yeah.
African stink.
Huh?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Huh?
Was
He
that
said
why he got?
African-
Was that why he got
African
cancelled?
Girls stink, or black girls stink.
Oh,
He
God.
got fired.
Oh wait,
He got
but
fired. Yeah.
is this okay? This
got
isn't
fired.
really an excuse, right? Because I think that's a fucking ignorant and
Yeah,
idiotic
but
thing
it
to
wasn't
say,
just
right?
no-
But hold on,
Mm.
is that from that sort of age of Twitter when
Yeah, where loads of people
everyone was
saying
just
mad
doing
stuff,
the
yeah.
mad stuff?
But
on
I don't
Twitter?
think that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's why people turned on him.
Okay.
That wasn't it. That was
Oh.
only. That was the reason he
Bad
got
though.
fired from his job. People started turning on him when they were like, "You're not funny." Like I don't know. People started finding him annoying.
No, I
Like,
think
went,
he always
he
had
went from
that.
being
Okay.
funny. No, he went from being really, really
Oh,
funny.
yeah,
People
yeah.
are
to,
jealous
You're
though,
actually
man.
jarring now.
Poet's
And
out here
do you see
doing
what I mean?
bits.
People
He's
like
doing bits,
people
bro.
started finding him annoying.
This is what
I
I
don't
don't.
mi- I
This is
don't
what I
mind
don't
Poet.
get
I
about
don't mind him.
the As guy. Like Poet's
mind.
doing bits in my head, and Big Zoo's doing amazing bits. I'm seeing him in every advert almost.
Yeah,
on my
yeah, he's
TV.
about- he's actually-
how
As
can
wasn't
you?
a cussing.
how
Big
can he
Zoo. He
attack-
was saying that.
No,
No,
how
he's
can
just
you
saying you're not a
attack man?
musician.
Yeah,
He-
you could
No, no,
food.
no.
we-
But
That's what
is
I'm
he
saying.
a musician? Like man can't. Like
No,
what
he's
are we
not. He's a
talking about?
journalist.
Yeah, but he's allowed an opinion.
But I'm saying like at least that man's tried doing music,
Yeah.
and actually he's probably
Yeah.
sold a lot more than you.
What
probably
what
think.
he's trying to do is he wanted Big Zoo to
Downplay,
come
man.
out. No, he wanted Big Zoo to come out and say, "I am not a music man anymore.
Yeah.
I'm now I'm a celebrity now."
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he wanted
He
him
wanted
to come
him
out.
to
He
say
wanted
that.
him to say that, yeah.
'Cause he
And
said-
I honestly think if Big Zoo had said that, he like.
I don't really
there's
like
not-
that. You
but
can't
If Big
tell-
Zoo had said that, then
But
what
I'm
could
saying,
I
like,
say?
You can't make a man tell a man what I can do and can't do.
Yeah,
No, but he- the thing is-
Tracks
no,
like
no,
if you went on there and he said
Yeah, no,
manifestation, you put out one
No, no,
record,
no,
but
he-
what are you doing
no, no,
now?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You're not gonna care. Bro.
Oh yeah, I'd love to
No, but
see
he's
Tracks'
just-
reaction.
yeah, but he's
Oh
just-
mate,
he's just giving-
I don't know what
As
Tracks would do.
versus Tracks.
I don't know
something
what
I
we'll
need
do.
to
I don't know.
see.
Yeah.
He's just giving his opinion. Though,
But that's
yeah?
calm. But
He's
why
giving
is
his
everyone
opinion.
reacting and getting all emotional about it?
I just think he's giving his opinion. At the end of the day, yeah, if you all just be real with yourselves, I don't care what your alliances are. And the Big Zoo is doing really well, but for cooking food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so
that's
this
facts.
is
So
this is
that's
part of
facts.
this is
That's
part
really
of
good.
That's
this is
fair.
part of
Yeah,
Az's
that's
angle.
facts.
though.
That's
Every
facts.
time he comes on, right, his whole thing is grime is dead. No one's making any music from that except the established artists who've already made their name.
yeah.
And so
It's
I
been
want to
our
chat to
argument.
all of you
Yeah.
and then see how I can get L's out of you
By the
by
way,
talking about
tell
yourselves.
Reese West to never go speak to Az.
Oh
He would
no,
spin him, I
yeah, he
think.
will. Yeah, he will.
I think he would spin him. I've seen
But
Reese
why,
leave
though?
WhatsApp groups.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that
He's left
Az
FIFA-
would
he's left-
left FIFA as well.
Yeah, FIFA was mad.
Yeah.
Pro clubs.
Can you imagine
Oh,
Az
fuck's
against
sake.
Reese?
Couple
I just
L's
think
you've taken,
I
bro.
think Reese must
Couple
just lock you
L's.
off.
What would it be like if I went on there with Az? You reckon?
I think you're calm.
Yeah, 'cause
It's
you're
hard to-
chilled,
it's
yeah,
hard
you'll
to
laugh.
troll you. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, how is he gonna troll you unless you react? But I think he could definitely say stuff to annoy you. Definitely.
Yeah, but
he
then
must
I'll
just-
probably
he
laugh
must
at it.
go
No, do you know what he does?
I'll
Do you
laugh
know
at
what he does? He does have respect if you've got something visible on the official charts website, which you do. So you're actually
is it?
safe.
You read that?
Oh,
You're
yeah,
safe.
he started reeling
Remember
out
Big Zoo's one?
zero.
Zero.
Yeah.
Weeks in the chart. Zero.
Oh,
weeks in top 40.
weeks in the
Zero.
chart.
That killed me,
No,
bro.
I
was done.
Zero.
I was
Listen,
done.
the funniest
Yeah,
thing is
that-
though. The funniest thing is
That did
that even though he's playing these artists by saying
knows who he
basically
can.
he knows who he can do it to as
Yeah,
well.
he's done the
right?
research. He's done his
And
homework.
When people like Millie Major come on, there's a little bit of a more respectful tone.
Oh, is it? it?
Yeah.
Oh, is Millie? Is he calm? I haven't heard that. Is he
No,
calm?
Millie, you
Yeah,
can
he
tell
kills him.
that Millie's
Come on,
he
Millie,
Wait,
regulates.
yeah, but no one knows who this guy.
He was like a
as is or
referee.
where
He was like a
lives.
referee when he come up.
but does anyone know what Az looks like?
No, well, he says
No, I think that's part of the problem with it.
So
a lot of people
So why does
want-
it need to be calm with
No, a
Major
couple
then?
men are saying in the group.
Why does it need to be
I know who this is.
No, he
bro.
doesn't.
I know where
Oh,
you
is
where
that
you
what he
know
said?
who I am.
But he knows to be. There's a few people that are going to know who this guy is, man. Everyone is known in the UK.
Yeah,
This is
of course.
part of the problem, right? Can we actually have what I think he is trying to do, which is
Complete.
the UK academics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what he's trying to
Yeah.
do.
Oh yeah, of course.
And I bet
of
it
course
could
we
work.
can.
It
Yeah,
could
of course
work.
we can.
He can do it.
100%.
Academics didn't reveal his face for how
No,
many
for
years?
time. Yeah, for time.
What, for
It's
most-
possible.
How long?
It's
until
possible.
We first saw Academics' face on the song,
But-
the show with Joe Budden.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Academics wasn't that.
Everyday struggle.
Academics wasn't that controversial.
Oh
bro.
my days!
Huh? No,
he
no,
was
no, no,
so
no, no.
controversial.
Was he saying-
Academics
every-
back in the
every
day
dawn,
had
like-
various channels, one of which was called The War in Chirac.
Yeah.
I know. I saw that. I
Which
saw that.
a lot
I know.
of people wanted him to be shot
No,
for.
can I tell you the
So-
main difference? Can I tell you the main difference? And this is so crucial.
What?
This was just him giving his opinion and then uploaded it onto YouTube.
No, but he was saying.
Was he inviting artists and
No,
rappers
he was.
and then
It was the way
and
he's
spinning
the
them?
way he did
Oh,
it.
yeah,
He
true.
was
Oh,
doing
yeah,
that,
true.
bro.
No,
Come
no,
on,
no.
man.
He
You
used
got-
to do worse, man.
not
He used to
spinning
do
people.
worse. He used to use the rappers' names,
Yeah.
making money out of and glorifying the violence in Chicago.
Chicago, yeah.
And basically saying like all kinds of mad, you know, the alopecia style G.I. Joe joke that we've got for this was that, but about the death and
It was
like,
about- yeah.
guns in Chicago.
Chicago, yeah.
And that's why a few guests came up and they G-checked it.
That's how he made his name.
Yeah.
So
It
my
can
thing,
work.
right,
It
is
can run.
I'm not convinced it can
Not
because
in-
listen
not
to
in
this,
London. It
yeah.
can't work in London. no.
If you're in the
can
UK, bro,
yeah,
I know someone who knows you.
yeah, it's too small. It's too small.
Yeah,
You
but
are
like
never-
you said,
you are never
yeah, but
more than
bro,
one person
Like
away.
you said, look at who the people he's selecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Digger
What,
D,
easy
come
targets?
on. He was very calm.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
very
like-
calm.
like
Yeah,
when
he's
you-
very
like-
calm.
Poet, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do you know what
He's
saying?
not
It's
gonna
actually right.
G-check him when
He's
he
not-
sees him.
he's
You know what I'm
going-
saying?
he's,
Maybe.
Is he gonna go for Blade Brown?
Yeah, Blade Brown, or what are you
You know
going
what
to
I'm
track?
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blade Brown, or
Come on.
gigs. Get gigs on. But can you imagine gigs going on? I always say, like, what you go, oh, listen, mate, your shit.
He
I
might-
don't understand.
Don't
what-
forget. Oh yeah, don't
What would
forget.
you do?
To be fair, academics went for gigs back in the day. Never
No,
forget.
yeah,
Do you remember that?
From
That was
from
bad.
overseas.
Is that when
That was
they
bad.
did the
That was
Drake
funny.
record?
Yeah,
No, a lot of people didn't
He said
understand.
Giggs' verse was
Giggs'
trash.
accent.
What did he say? What did he say?
Oh, it wasn't.
Do you remember
It
that?
wasn't
See what
great.
he said?
It was
What did he say?
gruesome. It was really eerie.
What did he say? I think it was
Said, when
something
I
just
see
like,
you, bro.
yeah, we'll obviously be in America again in the future.
Yeah, it was bad. And I think academics
Something
later
like-
retracted it. I
Yeah,
think
yeah. Literally, that's what
I think low key,
Literally,
he said,
just
nah,
we're gonna
nah.
touch America soon.
Okay.
Like, yeah,
He
big
said,
up
"I'd
all the
like to
Twitter
say
crew.
sorry.
Trust me. A lot. Do you not think it's a bit chatty patty? I think I
Very
saw you
chatty
say
patty.
it. That
In the
annoys
end,
me a little
after,
bit.
the first 20 minutes
Yeah.
of it, I was like, this is sick. 30
Yeah.
minutes, I'm like, this is good. Then after a while, I was like, what am I doing?
Do you know what? Unfortunately, Millie kind of ruined it, right? Because
Oh,
regulation
that's
means
very
laws,
What did he say
and then
to
people
regulate
stop
it? What did he
people stop
say?
freeing it.
How did he
Yeah.
regulate him? What did he say to
It's
him?
like you can't say this, you can't say that.
Oh.
So, have you sold anything? He was doing like common sense, basically. Like, who are you?
Oh.
Yeah, it was like, you got to relax, bro.
Oh.
Who you talk to and how you say things. But,
Wait, and he was listening as was letting him land.
yeah, he was like, yeah, of course, bro. Come on. Yeah.
No, because this is this has actually again sort of I guess started with the grime scene.
That's what I'm saying. Grime's always involved,
No, but
but
this
you man
is-
are saying it's gone.
But this is part of the problem because, as you said, it's very chatty.
Oh yeah, it's, yeah.
You got
It was
artists
people
who should
talking.
be out doing music,
Yeah.
right?
Chatting on Twitter.
Doing
Yeah,
our
and some
podcasts.
people are falling asleep
I
in the
almost fell asleep.
spaces.
I had to log off because I'm like, I'm dropping asleep.
Oh, you fall asleep with Az
It
in
was
your
like
ear.
2
yeah?
a.m., bro. That's it.
Hey, listen.
Pause.
Listen,
Bro.
as wait, hang on. Has Wiley
You're
been? Has
disgusting.
Wiley
Wiley's
been on
been
it?
in them.
Oh, is it?
Wiley
Yeah,
tweeted
Wiley's
yesterday.
been in
Wiley's
there.
been in
Wiley's
them.
been in
Yeah, of
And
course.
has gone for Wiley?
Come on, bro. He's the godfather of
Okay,
grime.
so he
No,
can't.
So he don't
yeah.
go for
He's
Wiley.
choosing who he can go for.
Right.
Wiley tweeted yesterday. He was like, he added Koji Radical. He was like, "Hey, what did you let Az do to you?" Man, I put a laughing emoji.
So
Yeah.
what's happened with this?
With Koj, it was so funny.
I need
He
to watch
he
it.
released a new album, innit? I saw him on Soccer M 2 weeks ago. He's got his whole new album out. And it's just
Yeah,
the way
done
man
well,
just span him. He was like, "What did you sell first week?" Yeah, and he's
Apparently
like,
done well though.
He was like,
Oh.
he's like, "Don't worry."
It's
And
like
he
top
goes,
10.
Then
he
what was
said-
he
I
on
said
about?
something
What's
like,
going on?
Look, bro, it's calm, but this is what I mean about you rappers and the UK. You're different in America. In America, we talk first week sales, but here, everyone's being hiding their first week. He said, it's calm if you made £500 from that album, yeah? And then Koja went, I've got a little bit more than £500.
Okay,
from
he
it.
kept it humble.
He was like, okay, great. So where did it chart? He was like 11 in the charts and number 1 in the UK hip hop, yeah? And he was like, UK hip hop, what?
Oh, he's
It's
trolling.
About
He's
11,
finding things.
11 overall.
He's just trolling him.
Of
Clearly, he's
course,
just
yeah.
finding whatever he can to try and
But
get him.
he was just like, what is he's smart though, because he's saying, what's your opinion
Yeah,
on
yeah.
your own album? Yeah, like that's what's wrong with saying that?
I mean, it is interesting from the perspective of how I guess a lot of people view the music scene.
Yeah.
If you don't have official chart history, you are fucking irrelevant.
Like, you've
or
just been
not
making
very
music for no reason.
What do you think of the energy though? Like, and this is very common on K-Trap and Blake Brown's album mixtape, where they're like, we don't give a fuck about charting, bro. We're just out
I
here
thought that
making
was the
music.
energy. Now,
What do you think about that
I
energy?
thought that was the
'Cause
energy.
some man
In
are making,
2022,
some
that's
man
what I
are on
thought
that
the energy
energy.
was.
Some man are on. I don't give a
Because
shit.
certain artists chart and they don't even post it nowadays.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
certain
yeah.
artists get a number one and they're like, cool.
Wait,
nice.
who's getting number one and not
I was
posting
saying
it?
like Central like might do a little one like
Yeah,
thing on
yeah.
his story and then keep it moving. Like back when
Yeah.
I done things, the
Yeah.
charts really
Yeah, it was a
mattered.
big,
Like
yeah.
getting in the top 10 was 40 was big. Now I thought the energy was like it's not as important. Maybe the sales are different though. Maybe more sales than charts success.
I kind of see what you're saying though, because I'm still thinking if Dave could go to number one with that Starlight song, yeah,
3 weeks.
if Cinch could go to number one with a mixtape, the
That
charts
Dave,
are mad.
That
now.
Dave
I
song
mean-
is going to be largely about the sample.
Yeah, I'm hearing about the song. Yeah, the
Yeah.
sample's trash. though.
Ardy went to
Song,
number
bro.
2
Yeah.
with what's the song called? Go
Yeah.
Home.
What?
No, what's the
number
so-
2? What his project?
Oh, was it the
album.
project? Yeah, it was project.
Peer
Yeah.
pressure. Yeah.
Is it good? I haven't listened to it. Is it decent,
it's
B-roll?
decent. It's
I
good,
haven't
man.
I've heard
Yeah.
that new single, Locker.
Oh, you said that was
I
good.
like that. Yeah, that's
Okay.
good, man.
I mean, the one with your sample is still
Top
doing
20,
bits.
yeah, it's
That's
I
the
think
one,
it's
yeah.
top 20. That one, top 10.
Jeez.
That's done alright as well. Yeah, it's getting bits, man. The UK
Okay.
scene are doing bits, but I honestly
Will
thought,
you
it's-
get a plaque if they get a plaque?
yeah, hopefully if they're nice enough to send me one, we'll see.
Jeez, more plaques.
Bro.
More plaques. I'll
Plaques
add
on
to the
plaques on
I'll add to my room of 16 plaques. Yeah.
I like that.
16.
We like it. We like
Just
it.
so he knows he can't
We
come
like
for me.
it. We like
I think he
it.
might come one day,
Jeez.
you know.
Yeah.
He might come one day.
By
Bro.
the way, is
Listen,
this-
there's not a lot of people that can talk to you about music,
No,
man.
no,
as
no,
it's not one of them. But what I would like to see is maybe a for the people version where we can bring in our
Spaces.
own guests,
Yeah.
spaces.
100%.
If you're down for that, let us know in the comment section what you'd like to hear.
No, man, don't chat like that. To be fair.
Nah, you're
I'll let-
definitely
I'll
going to
let-
have to get
I'll let
involved.
you
Listen,
do
what's this facts or tracks?
Facts or slaps.
Right, before we
Facts.
go into this,
Oh,
is this okay? Because it's been like this and this
He
is
loves
annoying me this
Mike,
whole
innit?
time.
Mate, it's a bit
He
late
loves
for you to
Mike.
No,
start.
I know,
Mike,
but is the
Mike.
angle okay? Because I
Always-
can't.
But it's
just
like-
put it like
I wanna
this.
speak into
like-
it.
it's alright.
I can't. Is that all right? though?
What's up with that?
Is it all right? Is it all right?
Grips in that mic. Hey, see,
going on?
Mic
grips in that
control.
mic.
Mic control. Mic control. All right, go on. Facts or slap. Go on.
Facts or slaps.
Do you want to tell us about facts or slaps and what this is all about?
Come on, like you don't take me seriously. You do know like Chunks, Philly, Harry Pinero, all the biggest entertainers right now in the UK. They all came up doing the slaps.
Yeah, but
on
bro,
the net.
they're 16 years old. Bro. We're 30s, like, we're uncles.
38, bro.
No, they're
What's
our
wrong
age.
with you,
They're our
Jay?
age. They're our age.
They're not our age.
Harry Pinero's our age.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? You're living in cloud
Are you
fucking
out here
cuckoo
slapping?
land.
Are you out looking to do slaps?
On
live?
On neck.
What's wrong with
on
you, bro?
neck. On neck.
Why? Do you need
It's
to?
entertaining.
Is it though?
Am I
can
Chris
maybe-
Rock,
we can maybe
bruv?
get
You
a
ain't
preview.
slapping me, blood.
We can maybe get a preview out of it.
So how does this work?
Yeah, how's it work?
Yeah.
then?
So you will ask a question which has an answer, which is something where it's a number.
Okay.
Or, you know, so it's, for example, what's the distance between Earth and the Sun? And then he'll give an answer, I'll give an answer. Whoever's closest gets to slap the other one on the back of the neck.
Okay.
And it's 1-0.
Let's just do a testing round. Are you both down with that?
I don't know. I don't want to get slapped, bro.
Don't-
Getting slapped. I don't know what's going on, bro.
I know you're not entertained.
I'm not doing a slap,
But
It's
This
calm, no, it's
this
calm.
clown.
It's calm.
No, bro.
you don't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it.
If you slap me, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you,
I mean,
bro.
I've got a question
Bro,
ready if you
I-
need a numbered question.
Chris Rock. You'll get rock slapped,
Bro, I was swinging for you, bro.
Oh,
you know how it is.
Okay,
I'm not,
right,
even though
okay.
that's
I'll do the
great.
question, right?
It's
Here we go.
actually
Who's
worth
gonna-
it to wrestling
That's
match.
what
Do
we
you
want.
do you answer at the same time or separately or what?
Separately. So you can
Okay.
say his one, I'll say one.
Okay, right. So
Calm slap.
the question is: the Earth is tilted on an axis of what
You lost me already.
angle?
Alright, CJ first, go.
So you are looking for to one decimal place, please, as well.
Jesus.
So I'll take the closest number, basically.
Yeah.
So if you need help, right? Let's just imagine that that's a 90-degree angle. Yeah.
I know, that's 45.
What we're talking about is what the angle of the Earth axis is tilted at.
34 degrees.
Okay, that's your answer. Cool.
Wait, are you in on this?
He's in.
Not
apparently.
slap, but I'm
He
in
just
the
said
question.
first.
Yeah, I thought you weren't in on
Oh,
that.
you doing the slap? You doing the slap? You said he was
They're
in.
doing the slap.
He said
Oh, I'm not doing the slap.
He
Alright,
said
alright.
34.
Yeah, what you said.
So you go first,
We'll do
bro.
slap thing. I'll go.
Man's keen on the slapper, isn't it? Slapper. Moving like a slapper. Man's moving like a proper Essex slapper.
I'll go 20,
Jesus.
26 degrees.
Is it?
That's peak. Yeah, it's peak what I've done. If you do the maths, it's peak what I've done.
No.
I've basically forced you to go.
It's 30. 30 degrees.
Oh.
Okay, so the answer is 23.4
Yes! Slapper! Yes, slaps.
degrees. Which means, unfortunately, for CJ,
So it's gonna be a fight in there.
Yeah, Anthony's trying.
What's the
So here we go. Let's get this over with as quickly as
It's
possible.
a quick
please.
one, light G
To be
check.
fair, I'm gonna box you, bro.
Oh.
No, I'm just letting you know. No, I'm just saying
CJ's
respectfully.
ready to boil up.
you I'm calm. No, it's fine. If you do it, I will punch you back, bro. Not a punch, just a little clap back.
What's the clap?
No, it's fine. Bro, no, you gotta come over. I'm not,
Come on,
bro,
let's
come over.
just get on with it. Let's just
Go on,
get on
go
with it.
on.
What's going on? Mash up. You wanna get it?
Sit back in your chair. Just sit back in your. No, you gotta sit back in your chair.
These men are kids, you know. What's going on?
No, they do it sit down.
Come on, bro. Listen. Sit down, man. Sit down. Look how nervous they are to actually raise hands.
What's going on? You men are both shook.
Shook dons. Sit down, bro. Sit down, bro. Sit down. Come on, let's go.
I've already done it. Can I at least do it then?
I'm gonna give you a
Can I at least do it?
I'm gonna give you a light one, bro.
Can I do it then?
Alright, go on, then, go on. No, I don't need to sit down. Just do the thing, bro. Just do the thing.
Bro, it's a lead forward like this.
Go on, do the thing.
Nah, can we look? Yeah, basically, right. What you need to do is you're gonna have to lean forward and you're gonna have to go from over there.
Oh yeah.
Because otherwise, it's not going to be on camera. We've wasted a whole bunch of time bickering like 4-year-olds, man.
Lead forward. Lead forward.
Right, here we go. CJ, is there anything happening here?
I'm not really on it.
He's not really on
I'm
getting
not really
slapped
on
on
it.
camera.
Man said I decided. I done the maths.
He's done the maths. He's not up for it.
On that, bro.
Let us know your
It's a nice
thoughts on
game,
that
nice
segment. Whether you think that was a whole waste of time,
So he
or
doesn't ever do anything, innit?
yeah, there's
Remember
no
the hot chip?
the hot chip immediately springs to
I
mind.
said,
Yeah.
nah. Yeah, I thought of that moment.
Any
He's-
forfeit, he's just like, no, I'm fucking
He's
not doing
allergic.
that.
Remember, he's allergic to the hot chip. Remember, he said he can't
Yeah,
eat hot
bad
foods.
stomach. Yeah, bad
And
stomach.
you're not doing a slap. You lost fair and square. And bro, if he was closest in the answer,
He
would
would've
he have wanted to slap me?
I don't know. Ask him.
All right,
CJ?
listen, do the slap. Fucking
Thank
hell.
you.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Lean forward.
Oh.
Just back
Oh,
here.
just
That's
a-
what-
No, come out.
No, it's not. Come round.
I'm here, I'm
We need it
here.
on camera.
I'm here.
Ready, yeah? Ready.
No, do the thing. Why is he shook? Why is he shook? Do the thing. Go do the thing.
Man's
Just do the
arms
thing.
already.
It's on camera. It's on camera. It's on camera. Go on. Do the thing. Oh, he's shook, bro. You're pussy. Bro, you're pussy. Pussy.
Oh!
Okay, cool.
That's what I was going with it.
Yeah.
Oh, man heard that.
Is that the
was alright.
Is that
I
the
didn't go
going
heavy.
forward? Is that the motion?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that what we're saying?
CJ Rock.
I'm supposed to go harder.
CJ Rock.
Okay.
Can I do
so
another
yeah.
one? Can I do another one? Can I do another one? Because I'm supposed to do harder.
Yeah, there we are. I'm a
take
team.
it
Why
easy.
why was it on the back of the head? That was
No,
more,
'cause he's
more
not leaning
respectful.
forward enough.
Is that
Listen,
more
do it
respectful in
here.
the
Yeah,
face?
Just do it here on the back of his
Lads,
neck.
I'll do that for you. Like, in normal circumstances, that's not gonna wash. But it's a thing, yeah. It's,
Okay.
yeah, it's
It's
cool.
fair and square because he would have slapped me.
No, I wouldn't have slapped you, bro. It's a weird game. Why are you playing slaps versus
Bro,
versus
can I say
facts?
something? You're supposed to put your collar down. It's supposed to be here.
Is that?
The neck.
Did you?
Right, we're going to go through the social media posts for a second. The first of which is congratulations to all three of you for becoming YouTube partner on the program now. We
What's so funny
have
about
what is so good about that?
No,
that?
it's
So funny.
funny.
What's your laugh?
Oh,
No,
he's laughing at the ridiculousness of just getting slapped on camera.
Oh.
He's just thinking, how did I allow that to transpire? basically.
No,
it's
see, he
calm.
lost
It's calm.
fair and
It's
square.
calm. It's calm. It's
Well, he
calm.
lost-
He's the bigger man these days. He's the bigger man.
It's fine.
right?
Go on,
Bigger.
go on.
Gotta see.
It's fine.
Well done. We're 50 episodes in,
That's
right? This
tough.
is just the beginning, but I know this will only mean money that goes into my back pocket for right now due to prior
job.
investment. But
Yeah.
let me tell you something. The fact that we have been able to turn that on in such a short space of time is fantastic.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even realise, but they only needed 4,000 hours.
Yeah.
And we actually had 17,000
Raw.
hours
Is it?
down.
Oh,
raw.
So I could have turned it on a little minute before. It's not really that important. It just means that YouTube will, by its very nature, promote the channel more now.
Oh,
because
sick.
we are open to having adverts on the channel, and that's how they
Yeah.
make their money, right? Much love to everyone who's subscribed to the channel, listened to a podcast, left a comment. Algorithm Dons, I see you. Much love to all of you. Look, on the Instagram, which is run by Ironic. I want to clarify that it's run by Ironic because occasionally he posts some things that I just wouldn't post.
Like what?
And I need that separation.
Like what?
That's
The big
PR.
reveal.
The big reveal. The pom-pom and all the breasts and all that, yeah. Batty hole crease and everything.
Which
It's
one?
all ironic posted it. It's all ironic posted it.
Which one? Which
Jesus.
scene? Which one? Which post?
No, the first one was Harvey Elliott had some words on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, that was you.
What is this about?
Oh yeah, that was mad. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was you.
Someone commenting on his girlfriend's Instagram.
Why did you post that?
No, it was a big deal, man.
No, this did
it's a
make the
big
news.
deal.
I just
Was it a big
It
deal?
was a big deal, bro.
Liverpool star aims savage dig at disgraced Manchester United ace. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now look, that ties in quite nicely because the last post that you've done is also
Man
about.
U.
He's coming
Man U,
back.
Man U got a lot of
United.
issues going on, so I seem to cover it.
Fake news.
I seem to cover it.
So
I
what's the
told you
deal here then?
It's
Fake news.
I told you.
It's fake news.
The Greenwood thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, people
they
saying
came
that
out?
he's just been added to the website. It was already always on the website. He got removed from the app and everything, but they didn't remove his profile from the website because they said he's still at Man United, albeit not in the playing team at the moment. But he is still at the moment until the 30th of April when his warrant might get extended, a Man United player, but he's suspended.
Yeah,
So,
people.
they
so-
said, so they're
hold on a
keeping
second.
him on the website.
People need to relax. He ain't coming back, bro.
So when
He's
you
not coming
said, "Oh, you man owe me an apology,"
Yeah,
he
I jumped the gun.
Yeah,
I jumped the
spoke
gun.
too soon.
So I should have deleted that
As
message.
always.
Yeah.
as always, as always. He's
I
keen to see
could-
Mason
Hella.
back, though. I get it. He's keen to see
mate,
Mason back.
hold on a second.
Yeah.
No,
Greenwood.
He's keen to see
that's over, isn't it?
It's over.
No,
It
he
is,
might
fully.
bust case and be playing.
No, he's not busting, bro. He's done out here. I've told you this. He's done out
Well, look,
here.
someone else
don't
that
think
they
he
said
bust
was
case?
done
Even if he
out
busts his
here
case, he's
and
still
has
done out here.
made a reappearance now.
Yeah.
Noel Clark, who has had all his charges dropped.
No clock.
That's a good
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
comparison.
I
The
saw
only
that.
no, but the
That
only
was
there was no
yeah,
evidence.
but the only difference is
Are you
there was
serious?
no actual tangible evidence of what
So
he's
wait,
done.
wait.
Well, look,
Is his career not tarnished then? He's fine now.
We didn't
he's
see no
fine.
picture. We
I
didn't
think
see
he's
no
fine
pictures
now.
or
Yeah,
anything.
I think he's
Mason-
completely fine.
With Mason, we saw pictures and videos and
and
audio.
Didn't a lot of
and-
people?
We saw
didn't
audio
a lot
and
of people
video.
cuss Noel Clark when that happened?
Yeah, they did, but
So
there's
they
no
have to
evidence.
retract it now?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Say
No,
sorry.
no. Wait, what? Hold on.
clear,
Let's
though.
everybody relax, right? I'm not retracting anything. Man.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not
the
retracting.
charge has
nothing.
been dropped though.
No, this is not how that works.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you're aware of the statistics, but something like 96% of all the R's that go on go either unreported or uncharged. Yeah?
yeah.
No
Nobody
evidence.
is being convicted because of a lack of evidence. It comes down to a lot of the time word of mouth or
That's
like
true.
That
your
is-
word against someone else's.
That is facts. But in this instance, we
That doesn't
don't
mean
know.
it didn't happen.
True, but it doesn't
He
mean it
had
did happen.
like over 25.
Yeah, which is a bit mad.
isn't this awkward?
Like basically, what you're saying is, oh, actually, do you know what? All them 25 women, yeah, suck out. You're chatting
what-
shit.
do you know-
yeah?
but do you know what scares-
No, you're
Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
You know-
yeah,
do you know what
yeah,
That's
that's
where
it.
you are.
No, but do you know what scares me? How can there
No,
be 25 women?
no,
How
that
can
scares
there
me.
be
bro.
25 women, yeah? This is peak.
Yeah.
How can there be 25 women
Yeah.
and he still isn't he's not guilty? I
No,
don't understand what's
because
going
there's
on.
no-
Wait, how is this?
Listen,
How?
if I-
That's
listen,
mad.
listen,
If I
Bro,
grope, if I
that's
grope
mad.
you on the arse, yeah, how are you
Oh,
proving
he's
that?
doing
Unless
just
we're on
about
camera,
enough.
how are you going
Right,
to prove
he's doing
that?
that.
That is an
There is
example of abuse
yeah,
or
yeah,
what do
yeah.
you
So
call
how
it?
do they get any proof on R. Kelly?
No, do you know what? Yeah,
No,
you see the 48 laws of power. Yeah, even the art of war. Choose your battles, bro. Listen to this. Yeah, listen to this.
Yes.
R. Kelly was on camera with a 14-year-old.
Was it
yeah?
14?
Oh, Aaliyah?
Yeah?
No,
No,
forget that.
no,
Not that
no,
video.
No,
no.
the
Yeah.
peeing.
That was peak, bro.
Urinating on her. Yeah.
Yeah, stop it, bro.
Aaliyah.
Not
No,
Aaliyah.
bro,
That's
not
the other
Aaliyah.
girl.
Was it Aaliyah?
No,
Oh,
it
why
was the other
Aaliyah
girl.
that is?
That was the youth, yeah, bro. Remember
like,
that?
well, it don't matter.
Was it
But
you?
no. What I'm saying is, they were
Yeah.
like 20 years ago. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming this is a fresh case.
Is it
This
fresh?
case was based on the girls in the basement or something.
No, it was
or-
what? No
or-
Clark.
No, I was
What are you
talking
talking
about
R.
R.
Kelly?
Kelly. So it's
Oh,
like,
the recent
So like,
R.
I
Kelly.
wasn't taking into account the old stuff from 20 years
No,
ago.
but I still think there's enough
This
on
is
him.
clearly a
though.
new case.
There's enough dirt on him though.
We're talking about actually, like, is R. Kelly guilty?
No, I'm saying, wait, where was the
Remember,
evidence?
he's a
Bro,
massive
I'm so
R. Kelly.
worried.
Don't say,
Yeah, so
He's
what?
a R. Kelly.
It's
No, no,
Mason.
I'm
This
saying-
is R. Kelly. It's just abuser.com.
He
Like,
likes
what's
all the
going on?
paedophiles, rapists.
No, no,
And
no.
what is happening?
Slander,
He's a voice.
slander.
He's a voice for the voiceless.
Slander.
Murphy's a voice for the
No
voiceless.
previews.
Credit where it's due. He's a
Slander.
voice for the voiceless.
Slander.
But nah, jokes aside, this Noel Clark thing, this Noel Clark thing
Yeah.
is mad. It's mad because I know, yes, like clearly there's no smoke without fire, but I just can't get my head around how this has all been dropped.
Yeah, but
bro. It's
CJ,
peak.
a lot of man, and I'm not, you know, I'm not trying
They
to
get away with murder,
with
literally.
murder. A lot of man
literally.
bust case with murder, bro. Like you can't
Yeah.
be confused that you know.
Unknown T.
At no names, I said, bro. What's going on?
Yeah. Bust
What is
murder,
wrong with you?
guys.
Slander,
Bro.
slander.
Wow. And you're complaining about what people say about you. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, and it,
Like, let's just actually fucking be able to edit that here, and then that will just look normal. So
So yeah, a lot of man, bro, you know, bust case, bro, with certain situations. So, you can't be surprised at this not having enough evidence at a situation like this, bro.
yeah,
And remember, like,
yeah.
well, as soon as I heard something like this, I thought of men that were like back in the day moving mad with gal. It's hard to prove something like that from years ago. Do you know what I
Like,
mean?
doing more
Like,
examples.
like sleeping with bare women, or like giving women a role or a job to sleep with them, and you can't just then spring it up and
Is it
in
possible? Is
2022.
it possible that when you were single back in the day and you were getting loads of girls?
Yeah.
Is it possible that years later, like maybe a few years from now,
Yeah.
3 or 4 of them could come back and say,
Say what?
"No, he molested me."
Molested?
I run
Bro, Jesus.
Slander.
Allegations.
I want it grope me.
Allegations.
Slander,
Bro.
I want it grope me.
Man's putting
If
dirt
there
on your
was free-
name,
if there
bro.
was free-
Man's putting dirt on the name.
If there was
do you see
free
the
girls
new
did that,
tactic where people are just like slander,
could that case run though?
No.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what these people
for
go
one-
through. That's
for-
what these
yeah,
people
I know,
go
exactly.
through.
And
So
that's what
you'll
I'm
be
saying.
like, "Right, I'm married. What are you on about?"
No,
This is
but
like,
my
they're
whole,
like, "Oh yeah."
but my whole point is, I don't. I know in my heart of heart, I don't grope women. I never have, and never will. Like
Oh,
that
yeah,
is
yeah.
not even a thing that gets me excited.
Yeah.
I like a challenge with gal.
So
Yeah,
you've never been out in a club and just a little slap.
never. That's dead to me, bro. Like slapping girls' bums and that is
Is it?
air.
Never
like,
little grips.
what does that do for me in a club, bro?
Okay.
What does that do for me? For me, I'm like any girl that I did have past relations with years ago. We've kept good relationships. We've kept it moving, and we've been, I've been a gentleman, bro.
yeah.
So there's no reason for girls.
So
to come
no
out.
girl in the UK dislikes you.
Unless we had an argument after, I don't know. But I'm saying like, there's no reason for girls to come out and say something like that.
Do you think Noel Clark can pick this back up again now?
He's a director, isn't he? So just director.
No, but in terms of acting, like obviously
He doesn't really act much. Does he?
Was it no,
Directs.
Bullet? What's that one with?
He's probably in
that
a
one was
similar
popping.
situation to Wiley, I reckon.
Oh,
I would have thought.
Or like, so like a
So
lot
maybe
of companies are not gonna.
Oh, they
F with him.
I would've thought,
Yeah, 100.
I agree.
No.
to
Wiley's
be
in a
fair.
worse position because he was going against Jews, whereas in Noel's just touching women.
That's what?
So they'll slide that one.
Cancel.
Preview that one. Preview that one.
I said preview.
That's in the preview.
Yeah,
That's in the
I'd say.
preview.
That's
fine.
the preview.
That's the
That's the
100%.
preview.
Everything I say
It's
is
only-
fine.
Man said it's
I back
okay.
what I say
It's
with
okay.
chest. Yeah.
I'm glad
He
you
squeezed a
I'm
few
glad.
galley bum. He's, he harassed a few gals
Slander.
in
Slander.
corner. But it's okay. It's okay.
Slander.
It's fine.
Listen.
Bro, are you sure?
Whatever I
Are you
say-
sure, G?
whatever I say,
Are you
I'm good
sure?
with. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Noel's, Noel's done
But
it.
at the end of the day, CJ's gripped up
He's done
bare
that here.
bums in the past. CJ's done all of that to girls, and he's not got any cases.
With permission.
Yeah.
With permission.
No, not
How'd you
always.
get permission?
With
Not always.
permission.
No, not always with permission.
Yeah, if it's a winding thing.
Excuse me,
100%,
can I
bro.
squeeze your bum?
No, if
Excuse
it's a winding thing on the dance floor,
Yeah.
100%.
Or do you whisper
Never
say,
in a corporate
"Can I
environment.
touch your bum?"
Bro, I'm never in a corporate
What?
environment.
Is
That's
this
it.
back in the day, obviously?
Yeah,
Allegedly.
100%.
back in the day,
Yeah, now I've got
obviously,
misses.
yeah,
Come
you've got
on.
misses, yeah.
Now I've got misses, bro.
But back in the day, you were saying that when you
100%,
were dancing girls, you would say, "May I squeeze your
No,
bum?"
you don't squeeze, you just do and then dance. You dance.
Is that permission though?
No, you dance, bro.
Yeah,
Dancing
dancing,
is a tiny
you
bit
can tell.
different.
Oh, you
Yeah,
dance-
dancing-
Oh, you lot are
you
winding
dance with
about.
no hands.
Oh, you lot.
No, but could a girl technically make a claim if you're grinding and you grab her bum? Could she make a claim?
Yes.
No, listen,
Yes.
you're trying to buy a
100%.
loophole.
No.
And if
She
you're a
can, she can.
footballer
No, she can.
or
Yeah.
someone with
can.
a bit
So
of
he's got
money,
bare
then
cases.
No, listen,
that
if
is
they're
a thing
dancing,
that does happen a
if they're
lot.
dancing back.
No,
they
but
cut-
I'm not
it's
gripsing. I'm not
it's
gripsing
peak.
if I'm whining, bro.
Oh, you're not gripsing, you're winding.
Oh, see?
I
No,
think
So what? Where your
winding,
hands when you're
My
winding?
hands are like this, bro.
Huh?
What are you
Just
doing?
like
Grips in the
I'm
back?
confused, bro. You're not holding the thing steady.
Huh?
You're not holding the thing steady. A little bit.
It
No?
was a long time ago, so let me check.
Oh,
I used to wind. I ain't wind in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jesus. You know,
Wait, let me see.
no.
Yeah, it might be I had no waist. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you,
But not
bro.
bum though.
Obviously.
Not
CJ,
bum.
what's
What?
the CJ?
What with the little spin around and then no, not the
CJ.
bum.
Oh, what? Back to
Yeah,
front?
you do back up front. You do the waist and then when they
CJ, when's the last time you was winding
Bro,
again?
it's been a minute.
A
Man.
bit.
I'm just like honestly.
How long you
conversation.
say? How long you say?
Reminiscent.
Around
Like circa 8-9 years now.
8-9 years.
It's
Eight,
been a
9
minute,
years.
But obviously, I do.
That's
why
quite
is it-
recent.
No why?
But don't get twisted. I deal with the missus when we go out.
Oh.
You
Missus
wind
likes
each other.
to
You
lick
wind
all
each
that.
other.
Yeah, she like because she's. I'm not gonna lie. She can dance. She got a couple
it?
What do
couple
you do?
steps.
Just like,
I do a little twirl and you know what I mean, like a little.
Did you man? I was talking about this with my missus.
Dagger.
Did you man
Yeah.
do the first dance thing at your wedding?
Yeah, 100%. You have to.
Did you have to? You don't have to do
You
anything.
don't have to do anything, but
no,
you,
he
you
did. He
should
did
do.
a choreograph though.
Yeah, we did.
Is it?
Yeah, we did a little like
Nah,
a.
see, I'm not on all
You had to learn moves.
Him and his missus both
Rehearsals.
started doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rehearsals
It went
The
down, bro.
original
Yeah.
TikTok dance.
Yeah, it went down. It went down though. Slightly went down. It went
Yeah,
down.
they work. They
You
bridge
are
work,
yeah.
but I'm not on that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was literally it.
Yeah.
Literally, bro.
Listen, lads, it's been a pleasure. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please do give us a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Turn those bell notifications on as well so you never miss an upload. We'll be back same time, same place next week with another one. But for now, we've been...
For the people.
Come on.
Yeah.